Hi everyone, so I'm back with part 5 of week 22. So this is the final part, and this was the Saturday. So the Saturday we went to our second wedding of that week, which was Joe's cousin, and it was so lovely. It was in a really, really nice venue actually. It was like a pub, but it had like its own venue grounds across the road. So it was really nice, and it was very green, and yeah, it was just lovely, and it was almost like a marquee, but not a marquee as such. Like it was permanent, if that makes any sense. So yeah, it was a really, really nice venue, and we had a really nice day. So I'm actually using two pages for this, so you'll see me transfer into the second part, and the pockets are both the design E, which is the 4 6x6s. So I chose this one because I didn't have that many photos, and I could just use them up really, because I do struggle to use these. I only really use these when I don't have that many photos, because when I have too many photos, it sort of overwhelms me of how to put them in as such. So when you've only got a few photos, it's quite easy. The only thing that throws me is when I don't have enough photos. So it's got to be that fine balance, because if I don't have enough photos and I've got a lot of empty space that I've got to fill up, so it's just got to be the right balance. I did struggle actually on the second layout because I didn't have that many photos. I should have probably printed one more, but it's fine. It worked out, and I got to use some of my bigger stickers that I've been struggling to use. So yeah, it was fine. So the first pocket I'm actually going to cut down. I've cut down the invite. This invite obviously had the telephone numbers and stuff at the bottom, so I didn't want to include that. But the main thing about this was obviously had the people, had the date, the time, and also the address of where they got married as well. So I thought that was quite nice. And I'm just going to use some pink washi tape and some of the pink stickers that come in this little wedding book that I got from the range, because I'm going for like a pink and green theme for this one. So I got to use some little stickers on that one. Then the photo that's going to go in the next pocket is just a picture of Joe and I. So I'm in an hour about which dress I was going to wear for the wedding. I really didn't know. I had a dress that I'd wore to my friend's wedding about 4 or 5 years ago, and I was going to wear that. But I'm so glad I wore this one, because this one was just a little bit more casual and not so sort of tight, whereas this one was quite flowy, and I just really like this dress, and it was brand new as well. So if I didn't wear it, I would have to find somewhere else to wear it, but I will wear it again, because it's one of those ones where you can wear it again. It's not too dressy. So yeah, I really, really liked that dress. So I got a nice picture of Joe and I just at the venue, and we got some pictures with all Joe's family as well, which was nice. Again, just keeping it quite simple, putting some washi tape down the side, and using some of the little stickers just around. So then the bottom two layouts are basically pictures of Joe's family, which was quite nice because the sun was shining and stuff. It was a nice sort of setting to get some photos. So we got pictures of Joe's sister, her husband, her newly husband, and Joe's mum, which was really nice. And then I did actually get a picture of Joe's sort of extended family, the groom's family as such. So yeah, it was a really, really nice opportunity to get some family photos and things. So I did obviously print one 6x4 photo, which is on the left-hand side, and then the right-hand pocket has actually got two 3x4s, which work quite nicely. I did also have another photo, which I took of their little sign that they had. They had almost like a traffic sign, like a tourist attraction sign that you see on the road. They had that, which was really nice. So I took a picture of that because that also had obviously their wedding and their wedding date as well. So yeah, I'm using the pink washi tape. I'm also using the Love Heart washi tape that I used in the previous wedding layout, because there is still black and white obviously in the theme, so I wanted to keep it sort of coherent. And yeah, just sort of using some of the pink stickers dotted around. So I'm just obviously cutting down some little photos as well, because I didn't want that photo of the sign didn't need to be that big. But yeah, so this was the second wedding of the year. Ours is the third. So yeah, it's coming up quickly as I'm talking about this. Every time I'm talking in the video, I tell you how long I've got, and before I know it, it'll be over with. But yeah, it is coming around really quickly. But as I said before, it was so helpful to see these weddings beforehand. So thanks, guys, for taking one for the team, because it really was super helpful to see how a wedding, goes by, and how it works. And I know everyone does it slightly different, and different venues do different things, but the gist of it is still the same. And yeah, I just found it really helpful. So I was actually looking around to see what people were doing, what the suppliers were doing, and that sort of thing, just to keep you know, thinking about our day, and it just goes so quickly. I remember at Joe's sister's wedding, the one that was on the Tuesday, we went out to the room one time just to freshen up or something. I think we'd maybe check in on Bilbo or something, and Joe asked me if I was all right because I was just sort of in my own little world. And I was just thinking how, not sad, but it was just, it'd gone by so quickly. Like it was already mid-afternoon, evening time, and it was nearly over. And that was it. And I'm just thinking about our day, and I was thinking it's going to fly by. Like it's literally one day. And the fact that I've been planning this for 18 months and I've been dreaming about it for the last 10 years, and it's going to be one day of like not even 24 hours and it will be over and done with. And I just think that's mad, with all the planning that's gone into it. And I've really enjoyed planning, and you know, but there's certain parts of it I don't enjoy. I haven't enjoyed the idea that it's outside of my control. So obviously I've booked and paid for people, but it's outside my control if they turn up and if something goes wrong their end. And that's what I really struggle with. And I know that's the same for anything in life, but for something like your wedding day, you really hope that everything's going to go to plan and everything goes smoothly. So yeah, I just can't believe how quickly it went. So this second part, again, another Design E pocket page. This is mainly about the professional photos that they sent us, because I wanted some pictures of the bride and groom, because as you noticed in the previous layout, there was none. And at weddings, I don't like to get my phone out and be taking a load of photos of the bride and groom, because one, they've got a professional photographer anyway, and two, I just don't, because they've got a professional photographer and a videographer and stuff, I don't really want to be in the back of them with a load of like me taking photos, if that makes any sense. I always think it's quite nice when you see people enjoying the moment rather than on their phones and stuff. And I know it looks like I'm taking a photo, but actually, you know, glimpse wise, it just looks like I'm on my phone. So I try not to take too many photos with me near the bride and groom, of the bride and groom, just on their own and stuff. I do try, and if I do it quite discreetly, because I don't want to be in the back of their photos. So yeah, so these are the professional photos that they sent us actually a few days after, just saying thank you for attending and thank you for the gifts and stuff. And obviously their photographer gave them some snippets of their wedding photos. So again, I'm just going to keep it quite simple because I really do not have that many photos. It's just 2 6x4s and 1 3x4. So the first picture, so the top left, that is them walking down back outside. They got all the guests to line up to throw confetti, which was really lovely, and they just look so happy in that photo, so that was really nice. And I'm just going to use one of these larger stickers. It says husband and wife, because that was quite a big one and it's quite hard to use. And then the second photo, it's going to go bottom right, is a picture of them in with the wood in the background, which I think is lovely. And Beth's dress was just so nice. Like, I just absolutely loved it, with the sleeves and everything and the veil, and I love the length of it and everything. So yeah, it was really, really nice dress that she had on, and I just love it, because obviously going through my own wedding and stuff, I was really wondering what both brides were going to wear to these weddings, and I just got it wrong both times. So I do wonder what people will wonder what I'm going to wear for mine, and whether it sort of fits what they think I was going to wear. It's just very interesting. So the other pocket is actually just a picture of them getting married as such in the ceremony. Obviously I didn't take this was from the photographer, but I had this in a 3x4 size, and I wanted to use this little circular tag that came on a little shot glass that we had on the table. It had like a little bottle of different alcohol, and it had a little cute little label. It says, "We tied the knot, now take a shot," and it had their names and the date of their wedding. So I thought that was really nice. So I wanted to keep that and put that next to it. So it just sort of got a little bit lost on that paper. So I got some black paper and just sort of backed it on there with some washi tape, and has some stickers as well, just to make it stand out a little bit and to add a little bit of texture to the little pocket area, because as I said, the photo just on that background, it would have got lost. And then yeah, so that was all the photos on this layout. And then the top right, I just wanted to use that forever and ever paper, because I really love that. It's I used it in the previous layout, but it's just got little dark green hearts and just like nice font written on the back of it, so I didn't feel like I had to do anything with it. But then I thought, I've got some really large stickers here with the like a wedding dress and a suit, and I thought I'd be able to use those because they're quite big. They're definitely bigger than 3x4, so it's quite hard to use those if you're not using like a 6x4 sort of vertical pocket. So I thought I'd get not rid of those, that's a really negative way to put it, but you know, it was a key opportunity really to use those. And then I used a little sticker that says happily ever after, and that was everything. So that was our both the weddings in that week, and I can't believe that it's over with. And as I'm talking now, it's now mid-June, coming up to the end of June. So time is just ticking, and just I can't believe that we're nearly halfway through the year. It's just mad. And I was thinking today that I've done Project Life. This is my 3rd year of Project Life, and I remember when I first started it, I was really umming and ahhing about whether to do it, and I just love it, and I love looking back at these, and I know that this year's going to be super chunky, but I wouldn't have it any other way. I love to document everything and include all the photos. So yeah, so we'll be back with the week 23 next time, because obviously this is now done. So I hope you enjoyed, and I'll be back soon. Bye.